What's going on, y'all? It's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin real estate agent, and we're in Falcon Pointe today. And this is a really cool neighborhood for me because that pool right behind and the clubhouse right in there, I actually swam in when I was in high school, and we used to have team events in that clubhouse. We used to practice some laps in that pool also. This is a super cool community, a place I know super well. I've sold you guys, my clients, houses in here, and if you're thinking about this neighborhood, moving your family here, this is going to be the ultimate guide, the video you must watch to get a feel for this neighborhood, to learn as much about it as possible. So I brought out my Toyota Sarah. It's a beautiful day. Let's jump in the car. I'd love to take you for this tour. Now, to start off, one of the absolute biggest reasons why my clients chose Falcon Pointe over any of the other communities, and this is a large one, is primarily dictated based upon two things. First, the schools, and second, this amenity center, the residence club that we're driving past right now. Not only does it have a pool for playing, it has a splash pad, but it also has a lap pool. You've got this basketball court, you've got tennis courts right here. This is such a, truly resort style community. It's just fantastic. You've got miles upon miles of walking trails as well, which we're gonna head to right now, even more of right around the lakes, one of the central parts of this neighborhood. And then we're gonna go to the school, so hang tight, there's a lot to show you in this neighborhood. Now, if you're doing some research on this area, you're gonna find that the demographics are overwhelmingly families. And part of that is the reason we're driving past right now. This community is one of the most unique in Pflugerville, given that the elementary, the middle, and the high school are all in the neighborhood. They're all walking distance, biking distance. We're passing right now Kelly Lane Middle. Just on the other side of that is Murchison Elementary, and then you've got Hendrickson High School right here as well. And that is by far and away one of the biggest draws and benefits of this community. Now, not only that, the park system here is fantastic. We're pulling up right now. Again, these are all right here for the community. The Falcon Pointe Disc Golf Course, which is fantastic, goes through this stunningly maintained park space here. You've got playgrounds. Again, you've got those walking trails. You've got ponds. The HOA does such a fantastic job just taking care of this community. Not only can you see that in the parks, but you see that in the homes as well. There's just a pride of ownership here that is particularly unique, and it's really special. It's one of the reasons why this community stands out so much when I bring you guys, my clients, out here to Pflugerville, and we're touring around a little bit, showing you some of the neighborhoods. I mean, just look out to my left here. How beautiful is this? There are lots of homes that back up to that pond and that walking path. If you're doing some research and you're trying to figure out the lay of the land here, Falcon Pointe is huge. There's over 1,700 homes in total, and that's split between north and south. You've got one section of Falcon Pointe just north of Kelly Lane and one just south. If you're looking at a map, Kelly Lane is right where Toll Road 45 ends. If it continued straight, that would be what is Kelly Lane. So with that comes a lot of amenities. And you've also got a wide range of homes in here. Now, this obviously is a master planned community given its size, and they started building here in 2002. So nothing in here is particularly old. There's a lot of inventory that was built in here in those 2010s. And just like the ones you're seeing all the way around here, there's a good variety of size as well. If you're looking for homes for sale, most of them are going to lie right in that very low 400s, high 300s, up to about the 7s. And the 7s are going to be your 3,000 square foot plus homes, 3-car garage. They might have a pool. They might back up to the green belt, stuff like that. Whereas you're going to find some right around that 1,400 square foot mark, again, right down in the low 400s. So you can get all of these amenities for that benefit. Now, because the schools are some of the highest rated in Pflugerville ISD, because of all these amenities, this also makes a great investment opportunity. Historically speaking, Falcon Pointe's average days on market is significantly lower than the rest of Pflugerville as an average. Homes here trade, and they trade pretty quickly. Why? Because it's such a desirable neighborhood. Now let's talk a little bit about where we are and what's nearby. So like I mentioned, we are right at that intersection with SH 130 and SH 45. Now those are both toll roads, so be aware if you're not familiar with the area, you are going to be using toll roads for most of your commuting, you know, whether it's to Round Rock, Cedar Park, place like Apple or Dell, for example, or if you're going into downtown, you're most likely going to want to use those toll roads. It'd be significantly longer not to. Now, downside of that, just budget appropriately because you are going to use those. The positive side of that, though, is very rarely do either of those have traffic, and if they do, they're in very, very small sections, unlike I-35, for example, the main corridor north and south through Austin itself. So benefits, traffic's actually not that bad. Even though we're about 15 miles outside of the center of Austin, it's a really easy place to get in and out of town. Whether you're trying to get to the Domain, whether you're going downtown proper, it's very, very easy to get around. We're also very, very close to the Tesla Gigafactory and all of the ancillary businesses that support it. We're a very easy drive down to the airport, only about 20 minutes, making, you know, you're getting around pretty easy. Even though distance-wise, you're pretty far out of town, this is a really easy place to live. Now, speaking of easy place to live, we are just around the corner from the Stonehill Shopping Center. All of your day-to-day needs are in there. You know, places like gyms. The gym I go to is in Stonehill. Your H-E-B, they're building a brand new one literally across from the exit of Falcon Pointe. It's going to be fantastic. We included the location of that in the video tour we did of Pflugerville. I'll link that down in the description below if you want to learn more about what's coming soon in here. But anyways, that's going to be fantastic. It's going to be 140,000 square feet of H-E-B. So all your grocery shopping is going to be even more convenient than it already is. There's a Costco just around the corner from here. You've got water parks like Kalahari. You've got Typhoon, Texas. You know, there's so many fun things to do. And if you're looking to move your family here, there's a lot, like, you don't have to leave town for it. And when I say around the corner, literally all these things are within 2 miles. It's such an easy place to live, which is why so many of my clients love it here. And that's why when they do come here, they come here to stay. Y'all, thank you so much for joining on this video. I really hope that it was helpful for you if you're looking at this neighborhood, researching and comparing it to any of the others. If it was, drop me a like down below. That helps out so much. And if you're looking to move here, whether it's to Pflugerville, whether Falcon Pointe is on your list, you're comparing it to some of the other suburbs around here, I'd love to be that resource of choice for you. Shoot me a call, text, email. That is my direct line. I'd love to help you make those decisions to bring your family, whether you're relocating here or investing here, make that happen for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.